Hello and welcome. What are the person on your mind's current thoughts of you? We have four cards to choose from. Card 1, Harmony. Card 2, Magic and Manifestation. Card 3, Freedom. And card 4, Destiny. Take your time, select the card you feel most drawn to. Welcome back if you chose card 1, Harmony. So this little dragon is all about harmony, right? Maybe the person on your mind and yourself have had some upset in your connection. Maybe there's been some discord, disagreements, and the person on your mind is thinking about bringing harmony and peace and love back into your connection. I do get the vibe that this person has possibly been a little bit childish. I'm feeling a healing energy going on with them. Like, I feel like they've been very reflective, right? Almost like they've been healing their inner child wounds in a way. It just feels like this person's maybe behaved in a rather childish manner towards you. Maybe they've upset you, maybe there's been some discord, and this person, it feels, is thinking about bringing harmony back into your connection. Spirit, please tell us what the person on my pile 1 viewer's mind's current thoughts about them and their connection are, please. What are their current thoughts about my pile 1 viewer? We have the Knight of Wands. There's a sense of excitement, daring, courage. You've definitely excited this person, right? But it feels like maybe things with this hanged dragon have come to a little bit of a standstill between you. And that passion and excitement is still there, right? If things have come to some kind of standstill, maybe because there's been a little bit of anger, a little bit of discord, possibly, right? Maybe your person has been a little bit childish, like I was feeling from the Harmony dragon, but I feel like if things are at a standstill with this hanged dragon, I feel like your person is thinking about being brave, right? Being courageous, being brave, coming back, contacting you. We've got the Ten of Swords right at the center, so they're worried that it may be completely over. Like, you may be absolutely, completely done with them, right? Five of Cups. There's a sense of sadness, sorrow, regret, right? This person is thinking about their regrets over maybe the way they have treated you without thinking. This person may have been rather hasty with something they said or did. They could have been quite reckless, right? It feels like this person wants to speak their truth. I'm feeling like clarity has come to them, right? Maybe this person wasn't thinking straight, right? We've got the Fool here. So there's a desire for a fresh start. This person's thinking about making a move, right? If you guys are on some kind of timeout, or perhaps you are actually done with them, right? With Ten of Swords right at the center here. Maybe you feel like you're done with this person. This person is definitely thinking about how regretful and sad they feel, and they're thinking about making a move. It feels like they're hoping for a fresh start or a fresh cycle. It feels like they've gained some kind of clarity, right? Over their actions, I feel. We're going to go all out with the dragons today. Spirit, please clarify these energies. What are their current thoughts? This person thinks you are super hot, right? This person can't stop thinking about how super sexy and hot you are. I do feel like they've been stubborn. Somebody could have some strong Aries energy. I'm feeling a bit of Aries, definitely. If not, maybe this person has a powerful Mars, Sun conjunct Mars, Mars conjunct their ascendant, maybe. I feel like they're a bit of a hothead, right? I do feel like this person's really passionate. I feel like they're a bit of a hothead. Could be some Taurus energy going on for somebody. There's a little bit of stubbornness here, right? But it feels like this person's definitely thinking they don't want to walk away, right? They don't want to walk away. I feel like it feels to them that you have walked away and you could be completely done with them. Spirit, what are they currently thinking about my pile one viewer? The Four of Wands. What are they currently thinking? Knight of Swords. This person definitely has, I feel, had maybe a little bit of anger issues going on, right? Has this person been very angry, upset? Have they said some nasty things to you without thinking? It feels like this person's very regretful for their haste. I feel like they're thinking about or thinking along the lines of, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, right? I overreacted, or I did or said something without thinking. I'm really hoping that you are not completely done with me. Sire of Cups. This person wants to know how you feel. This person's thinking, do you still care about me, right? This person's thinking, is there anything left? This person's thinking about being courageous, making a bold, brave move, I feel. We'll look at the bottom card here, Knight of Pentacles. I was feeling a little bit of Taurus with that Queen of Pentacles for someone. Either you or they may have Sun, Moon, Ascendant in Taurus. If not, I was feeling that kind of stubborn vibe, right? So it feels like your person's been a little bit stubborn, but it's maybe taking them a little bit of time to see things clearly. It does feel like they're thinking that they've made mistakes. This person's thinking that they've made mistakes. They're feeling regret for the things they've said or done in haste, right? And this person's thinking that they don't want you to be completely done with them. They're wondering if you are completely done with them, or if you care about them, if you still have feelings for them, if they made a brave, bold move and came forward and took action towards you, would you still be interested in them? Because this person feels a very powerful pull towards you, right? This person thinks you are super hot and they feel an incredibly strong pull. They just don't want it to be over. And they're feeling sad and they're feeling sorry. I feel like they've been listening to music, the lyrics, thinking about you while they've been listening to music and paying attention to the lyrics. Maybe this person's creative or musical or possibly a writer or something like that, because I'm feeling this person's been very inspired by you for some reason, right? It also feels that for somebody, this person's been feeling a little bit blocked or stuck. So, have you actually blocked them? Have you blocked this person? Because I'm feeling almost like a trapped energy from them, right? And I feel like they've been angry about that. If somebody's been blocked, I'm feeling a bit of anger, right? They've been thinking, oh my God, they've blocked me, right? And they want you to unblock them. For anybody who's blocked this person, they're thinking they want you to unblock them so they can be free to come in and make a move, right? And if you have blocked them, I am feeling for somebody that this person has somehow been still able to view your socials or something like that. It's like they've got a it's like they've got a secret account, right? They've got a secret account because I feel like this person is still able to keep tabs on you. But I do feel like this person's needed some time out to come to terms with their own behaviour, see things clearly, focus on positive thoughts, and recognise their mistakes. I feel like that is what they're thinking about. Spirit, please tell us more. What is their current thoughts? What are their current thoughts, rather, about my pile one viewer? What are their current thoughts about them? We have stellium. It says stop obsessing. This person is obsessing, right? Stellium energy is all focused. It does feel like this person's energy is all focused on you. We have Cancerian energy. Soften your heart. This person wants to soften their heart. It does feel to me that this person's being quite angry, that they've given in to impulses. They could be a bit of a hothead, right? They've given in to anger, or they've been hasty, either in their actions or with their mouth. And I feel like they've needed time to think about that. And that's what they've been doing. And recognizing where they've gone wrong, and they want to tone it down, right? I feel like this person really wants to have an honest talk with you. Somebody could have some strong Cancerian energy in their chart. Let's go with a couple of these. Spirit, please tell us anything else you can. What are their current thoughts about my pile one viewer? We have waves, emotions coming and going. So intense emotion, right? But it does feel like this person's energy has been all over the place. We have plugged, tuned in, internet connected. So I was feeling for somebody, if you have blocked this person, they're still watching you, right? And if you've not blocked this person, they're watching you, right? Whether you have or haven't. But if you have blocked them, they are still tuned in. They're still connected. They're still paying attention. They're still keeping tabs. This person's energy is a little bit obsessive, right? They are very intense. I feel like their energy is very, very intense, and they're thinking about you a lot. It feels like they've had a lot to realise, though, about their own behaviour. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile one viewer? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. This person's definitely feeling regret, shame, sadness about their own behaviour, right? It feels like they've acted or spoken very hastily. I miss you deeply. Coming out on top of that Five of Cups. So this person's thinking about how much they miss you, how much they would like a fresh start, right? How much they would like to take brave, bold action toward you for a fresh start. They're hoping that your heart will soften to them. Maybe you have cut them out completely, right? And they're hoping your heart is going to soften to them. I do feel like this person's really hoping that it's not over, right? Whatever has happened between you guys. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts about my pile one viewer and this connection are. We have the silver lunar dragon bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, cooperation, right? This person, you were attracted to that harmony card at the beginning. This person is definitely thinking about restoring peace, balance, harmony, right? They want to talk. I feel like they want to have a very honest heart to heart conversation, and they're hoping that you guys can have a fresh start and both of you maybe soften your hearts, right, and come back together. It feels like you've definitely parted ways, or you've been on a time out, and this person's been struggling to deal with it emotionally. It feels like they've been struggling, and that is what they're thinking about, right? They don't want to be without you. Spirit, please tell us more. What are their current thoughts about my pile? One viewer, please. What are they thinking about them and their connection? I don't know if I can give you all that you deserve. So maybe this person's been feeling a wee bit unworthy, right? Maybe that's where their anger, if this person's been angry and they've been acting out angrily and maybe pushed you away, right? It could be because they've been feeling unworthy and not sure whether they're good enough for you. I cannot run or hide from this connection. Maybe they actually did do a runner. We started out with the Knight of Wands, right? Sometimes that is about doing a runner. And maybe this person was very angry. They maybe sabotaged the connection because they've been feeling unworthy, right? And now that things have come to your current situation where maybe you have completely cut them out and you've decided, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. If things have been hot and cold, perhaps, right? They are feeling the pain. They're feeling the regret of their own actions. They don't want to keep running. Spirit, how are they thinking right now? What are their current thoughts? I'm ready to show you all of me. This person's definitely hoping for a open heart-to-heart conversation, right? Queen of Swords with the King of Cups. I feel like this person really wants to open up about their feelings and they are hoping for a clean slate. And I do feel like they want to go all in. I'm all yours and only yours. So maybe this person was feeling unworthy. They weren't sure if they were good enough for you, right? They weren't sure if they had what it takes to make you happy in a commitment. But now I feel like that is what they want. I'm all yours and only yours. Can we start over? This person's definitely hoping with that Fool for some kind of fresh start. They want to hit the reset button. They want to give it another go. Spirit, what are their current thoughts, please? You're driving me crazy. This person, I do feel, is driving themselves crazy thinking about you, right? We've got the Stellium, we've got the Obsession, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling very intense energy, the waves of emotion. This person's definitely driving themselves crazy thinking about you. Spirit, please tell us anything else you can. We'll take these. We have mad about you. What do you want from me? This person's not sure if you want anything from them anymore. Spirit, please tell us, what are their current thoughts about my pile? One viewer, what are their current thoughts? Scared of rejection, right? So I was feeling if this person did a runner, it's because they were not feeling worthy, right? They weren't feeling good enough. This person maybe is scared of rejection. I feel like this is going somewhere. I'm heartbroken, right? Five of Cups, missing you deeply. I feel like this is the real deal, but maybe I've had to figure that out the hard way. It feels like this person has had to figure their feelings out the hard way, right? Only by being heartbroken has this person been able to realize that they cannot run or hide from this connection. That Four of Wands right at the center, right? It feels like the pull towards you is very, very strong. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Strength, the Fool. I want you right now. This person's feeling impatient. Maybe they do have some Aries or a powerfully placed Mars in their chart. Maybe some Leo. We've got that Strength energy. This person's feeling passionate. They're feeling impatient. This person, it feels like you have either blocked them or cut them out, right? Because it does feel like this person's feeling very, very desperate to come forward. So if you haven't blocked them, I do feel like you're going to be hearing from them soon if you're in low or no contact. Let's finish with some charms. If you are sensitive to loud sound, please turn your volume down for a moment. Spirit, what more can you tell us, please, for my pile one viewer? We have Cancer energy, double whammy of Cancerian energy. So either you or they may have some strong Cancer energy in your chart. If not, this is deep soul connection, right? This person is holding on to the past. Perhaps they're struggling to let go. There's a sense of attachment, right? They don't want to let go. They're holding on. And I do feel like they've been very emotional, tearful. We have Virgo energy. So either you or they may have strong Virgo energy in your chart. If not, I feel like this is about healthy new beginnings, right? This person wants to restore healthy energy in your connection. We've got Capricorn. Either you or they may have strong Capricorn in your chart. If not, they don't want to quit. They don't want to give up, right? They don't want to stop. They don't want you to give up on them. We have Gemini here. Either you or they may have strong Gemini in your chart. If not, this is about communication. It feels like this person really wants to talk, right? Heart to heart. This person wants a fresh start. The Ace of Clubs, a new beginning. This person feels a very passionate attraction towards you. They think you're crazy hot, right? They think you're very, very sexy. This person feels very passionate about a fresh start. This person wants to build something with you. This could be a deep connection. Maybe you've known this person for a long time. This person does have the intention to come forward. I feel like they know what they want with you, right? I feel like they know what they want, and maybe it's taken them a wee while to figure that out. We've got Zero, the Fool, that fresh start, that clean slate, hitting the reset button. We have Home. We had that Four of Wands at the centre, right? With Cancerian energy, there's a sense of belonging. This person just feels perhaps that you guys belong together, right? They're having a hard time letting go because they feel like there's something very important going on between you. We have two little homes here. This is a very happy, positive energy. So I feel like this person feels like they want to be with you, right? They want to be with you. You are home to them. This person is totally tapped into their higher self, their angels, their intuition, their psychic understanding, right? There's clarity come to this person, right? We have the Sun coming out. So maybe you guys have been through a dark time, right? And they're thinking, how do we bring the love back? How do we bring the peace, the harmony, the love, the positive energy back, right? This person wants you all to themselves. I was definitely feeling a hint of Taurus, right? But I'm feeling with this little love heart padlock, this person wants you all to themselves, right? It's a possessive energy. We have this wee fairy blessings, magical blessings, wishes coming true. This person's definitely hoping that they are going to get lucky, right? We've got good luck. This person's hoping that they're going to get lucky. I'm feeling they're very, very positive. There could be a wee bit of Sagittarius in their chart as well. I'm feeling a lot of positive, forward looking energy. So they're very hopeful, right? They're hopeful for union. They're hopeful that you two are maybe going to make a real go of things. We have Leo energy here. We did have the Strength card. Someone may have strong Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, fifth house placements. If not, they're thinking that they want to wear their heart on their sleeve, right? They want to be bold. They want to be brave for you. Maybe this person said, F you at some point. Maybe you said that to them, right? I'm feeling like there's been some discord, arguments, hasty things said for someone, but I feel like this person wants to apologize, right? I feel like this person wants you, right? They feel like they are for you, forever yours, right? With these wee houses, these wee homes, it does feel like this person wants to go the distance. They're hoping for a fresh start. That's what they're thinking about. We have the number 9 here, so expansion, higher realms of thinking, right? I'm feeling this Sagittarius energy with the higher realms of thinking. This person's very much during your separation, time out, whatever's happening between you guys, it feels like this person's tapped into their higher mind, right? And they're seeing the big picture, right? They're not being so petty. I feel like maybe this person's been quite petty in the past, but they're seeing the big picture, right? They really want things to open up between you. I feel like this person is very hopeful and excited at the possibility of bright new beginnings with you. There could be a move for somebody in this connection. It could possibly be long distance, right? So FU could be somebody's initials, FUUF. I feel like this person is thinking about showing up for you, right? If you will let them. But I really don't know why I'm feeling that somebody watching this is completely done with this person. But if that is the case, it feels like they're heartbroken and they are really hoping that you're going to change your mind. I do hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose card 2, Magic and Manifestation. So your person, I feel, is aware that your connection is potentially life changing, right? Whether you guys choose to be powerful allies or intense enemies, even. I'm feeling a very, very powerful connection, right? But it could be for good or bad, right? Depending on your choice, right? Depending on what you choose to do with this connection. I do almost feel for somebody that somebody's possibly been hurt to the point of retaliation or trying to punish or get even with the other, right? That could be the case for somebody watching this. Of course, your person could be trying to manifest you. I do feel like that is happening as well. I'm feeling a very irresistible pull, but I'm feeling that push pull effect where maybe this person has become your secret admirer and they are or have been hoping that you will chase them or go to them, right? I'm feeling a lot of resistance. I'm feeling a lot of resistance. Like this person wants you. This person has been resisting coming forward, and I feel like you've been resisting chasing them or going to them, right? I'm feeling that push pull here. Maybe you've been trying to manifest each other. Spirit, please tell us what my pile 2 viewers person's current thoughts about them and their connection are. What are their current thoughts, please, about my pile 2 viewer and their connection? We have Judgment. Life-changing energy, right? On a grand scale. This, I mean, I feel on some level you have definitely changed this person's life. Whether it is on a grand scale yet or not, I do feel like this connection has been, is, will be life-changing. You guys may be on a timeout, right? Or there has been that push and pull. Maybe you've both been resisting coming forward or opening up, contacting the other person. I'm definitely feeling a no contact situation for someone, right? And this person's very tapped into their universal mind, right? The universal mind. This person's hoping to manifest you. I feel like they've been trying to manifest you, right? I feel like they've been very focused on manifestation techniques, and I feel like you've been resisting this. I don't feel like it's really worked out for them. I feel like this person's very hopeful though with that star here, right? It feels like this person's hoping for renewal. They're definitely hoping for forgiveness if you guys have broken up. That Ten of Swords here tells me that yes, you may have broken up, right? And they're maybe worried that it's going to be forever. I feel like they've been angry. I feel like somebody's been a little bit revengeful. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Page of Pentacles. This person is using their imagination for a healthier... I feel like this person's got an overactive imagination, right? And maybe they've been jealous. Maybe they've been very suspicious and they've been feeling like you've done something bad to them and they were trying to punish you or get even in some way, right? But now I feel like they're trying to focus on a healthier mindset. I feel like this person's got a very creative and overactive sometimes imagination, but it feels like they're journaling, possibly scripting, they're using positive affirmations to try and get you to return to them, right? Knight of Cups. This person feels a lot of love for you, right? They're thinking about their feelings for you. They're thinking along healthier lines, right? It does feel like somebody here has had a breakup, right? A big breakup. But I'm definitely feeling that this person desires, is hoping for, is thinking about resurrection and renewal, right? Even if they haven't come forward yet, it feels like this person has been trying to manifest you. This person is very tuned in to their feelings for you right now. And it does feel that if you are in no contact and they have been trying to manifest you to no avail because you have not been chasing them, right? It feels like this person is going to stop with the techniques and take action and be authentic and come forward and reveal their truth. They're thinking about just fessing up and being honest with you. Spirit, please clarify these energies. What are their current thoughts about my pile two viewer and their connection? The Ace of Wands, a fresh start, a new beginning. This person wants a fresh start, a new beginning. If you guys are in no contact, or if contact communication has been low or slow, this person definitely wants to make a move and speed things up, right? Knight of Swords, clarifying the Two of Swords. So if there has been a standstill or there's been no communication, this person wants to make a move. They're thinking about making a move, right? They're thinking that they're ashamed of some kind of behavior, right? I feel like they've been maybe, like I was feeling for somebody, this person's been a bit jealous, or maybe they've imagined something that didn't happen, right? And this person's maybe been feeling a little bit revengeful. Did they actually do something to retaliate to you for something that you did or perhaps didn't do? It could have been in their imagination, right? But I'm feeling like this person's feeling or thinking about their shame if they did do something to try and make you jealous or punish you for something. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts about my pile two viewer and this connection is. Coming clean, right? The Sire of Swords with the beautiful star. Does somebody have strong Aquarius energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, maybe a powerfully placed Uranus. This person wants to come clean, right? If not, if there's no Aquarius in your chart or their chart, this person wants to be authentic. They want to stop being your secret admirer, because it almost feels like this person, possibly through or after a painful breakup, right, has ended up being your secret admirer. Spirit, please tell us what they are currently thinking. The Eight of Swords, this person feels trapped, they feel restricted in their ability to communicate with you. Did you block this person? It feels like there's resistance or suppression around them, or there has been resistance, suppression around them, right? So maybe they've been scared to open up. If you haven't actually blocked them, because there's definitely restriction around communication, right? Due to an ending of sorts, it does feel like this person is either shy, scared to come forward right now, and that's why they're focusing on trying to manifest you to go to them, right? But it could be that somebody's actually blocked this person and they're not actually able to communicate right now, right? And that's what they're trying to manifest. They're trying to manifest an opening in communication as well, right? This person's very hopeful that things are going to open up between you and that they will be able to express their feelings. I feel like they're embarrassed with their behaviour as well. Things they've said, the way they've reacted or responded to something you've done or something they've imagined you've done. Spirit, please tell us more. For somebody, I feel like this person, their throat chakra is very, very blocked, right? So it almost feels like they've been choking on their words, or either on words that they did say to you or have not said but need to say to you, right? This person is choking on their words, right? There's a major restriction in the throat chakra area. So it does definitely feel to me that you're in no contact, or your relationship connection has come to an end, right? And this person's got a lot that they want to say to you, right? This person's thinking about how much they want to talk and just tell you that they want you, right? Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer? The Ace of Pentacles, fresh start, new beginning, the 10 of Cups. I feel like this person's very hopeful that you guys, if your relationship has come to an end, your connection has come to an end, this person's really hoping for a new beginning, right? They want to resurrect your connection. They want a fresh start, a clean slate. This person's thinking about how you've made them a better person. I feel like you've made this person a better person. You are making this person a better person. And this person feels very positive that there's a future here, right? Even if things have come to an end, this person hasn't given up hope. This person, I feel, is struggling to hold back. If they're not communicating with you for whatever reason, they are struggling with this, right? This person wants to tell you they love you. This person feels very strongly for you, and I feel like they want to tell you they love you. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer? I've got a sore throat right now, and I was feeling fine before I moved on to this reading, right? So I really feel like your person's throat chakra is blocked, has been blocked, but it feels like they are struggling. It feels like they really want to communicate. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer and their connection, please? What are their current thoughts? Saturn. Time for tough love. Maybe you've had to be tough with them, right? And maybe they felt that they were being tough with you, right? It does feel like even though you may have completely different viewpoints over, or you had completely different viewpoints over what has gone wrong in this connection, it does feel like you've been on the same page at the same time, right? And you've both maybe been possibly trying to punish the other, or you've both been feeling that you're right and they're wrong, right? And it does feel like this person's needed some time to recognize that there's only one way forward, and that is to stop trying to manifest you and make a move, right? Make a physical move, right? And it feels like that is what they're thinking about. This person, I do feel, is thinking about the future, right? With Saturn, the star, that 10 of Cups, this person's thinking about the possibility of a future in this connection. Retrograde, reflect, refine, redo. I feel like this person's needed a lot of time for reflection. If you have blocked them, I feel like it's been a good time for them to have a good think to themselves. But it does feel like this person wants to bring a healthier energy towards you, right? And redo your relationship. Spirit, please tell us more. What are their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer and their connection? What are their current thoughts? Verge, about to reveal, confess. This person is, it feels like they are on the verge, right? They're struggling. That lump in my throat, and it feels like it's painful, right? It feels like it's painful. This person is really having a difficult time not communicating with you, not revealing their feelings, right? They want things to change swiftly. They're thinking about swift change, hoping for a new beginning, hoping that there can be a very open, honest talk about feelings, about a fresh start, about being better for you, about being a better version of themselves for you, right? This person's definitely thinking that they are about bursting at the seams, wanting to reveal their feelings for you. We have gossip, petty, jealousy, envy. I was definitely feeling for someone that this person's been jealous, either over something you've done or not done, right? It could have been in their imagination, but with this gossip card, maybe somebody's been talking, maybe somebody has been saying things that are not true, and this person got jealous and angry and upset about it, and maybe they have resorted to some kind of petty revenge, right, to get even over something that you maybe didn't even do, but there's possibly been some kind of backstabbing so-called friend in the mix here, right? Somebody who's meant to be a friend, but they're just a nasty piece of work, trying to cause some problems in this connection for somebody, right? But if that is the case, I feel like your person has wisened up to them. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts are. Every love song reminds me of you. So this person is listening to music while they are thinking about you. I love looking at photos of you. They're looking at your photos, they're listening to music. They're definitely thinking about telling you how they feel, right? It feels like that's really important to them at this stage. Whatever's going on between you, it feels like this person, while looking at you, looking at your pictures, listening to music, it feels like this is just making this person feel even more anxious about coming clean, right? The need the desire to come clean about their feelings. This person, I feel, has strong feelings of romance for you. Even if they've made a big mistake, they're paying the price for that now, right? If they have been jealous and they've resorted to some kind of retaliation, it does feel like they're very much regretting that. Now, Spirit, please tell us what they are thinking about my pile 2 viewer. We have the Rainbow Dragon, brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. I feel like this is for you, that Spirit want you to know. We started off with that card you were drawn to, magic and manifestation. I feel like Spirit want you to expect a miracle, right? Whatever your situation is, it does feel like they want you to know a new door is opening. I do feel like your person is thinking about a new door in this connection, right? A clean slate, a fresh start. This person wants to tell you how strongly they feel about you. They're very much hoping for a positive new door to open here, right? But it feels like they're learning, or they have been learning, to have more trust, right? It feels like they've wisened up over a tricky situation where there's been some kind of interference, right? But I feel like Spirit want you to know that whatever you want to happen here, right? Starting off with that magic and manifestation card, there's some kind of miracle coming in, right? So I feel like you're going to get your desire, right? Whatever that is for this connection, I feel like Spirit want you to know you're going to get your heart's desire. Spirit, please tell us what my pile 2 viewers person's current thoughts about them and this connection are. I'm hoping you can read between the lines. Maybe this person has been hoping you would read between the lines, right? Rather than just being very, very direct with you, because it feels like there has been suppression, there has been restricted communication, there has been resistance. They've been trying to manifest you, right? They've been wasting time, right? And maybe they've been hoping you would read between the lines, but I do feel like they're coming to realise that they're going to have to take a more direct approach. I don't know if I can give you all that you deserve. So they've not been feeling worthy, they've been thinking that they're not good enough for you, right? I'm scared to tell you how I feel. I'm not sure how you will react. So this person has been afraid, right? That 8 of Swords sometimes points to fear, right? Embarrassment, shame. This person has been thinking, I feel, about past actions, and there's some kind of embarrassment, regret, shame around that. And it does feel like they have been scared, right? There's been some fear holding them back. If you haven't blocked them, this person that has been held back through fear of how you might react to them. Spirit, what are their current thoughts, please, about my pile 2 viewer? Am I waiting for something that isn't going to happen? I'm going to say yes. And by that, I mean, I feel like they've been waiting for you to chase them, right? They've been trying to manifest you to do all the work, it feels, because they've been scared, or they've been feeling unworthy, right? Or for past actions, they've been feeling embarrassed, ashamed of, right? And it does feel like this person's been hoping that you would be the one making the moves, and now they are realizing that, hey, you know what, maybe I should stop doing this, maybe I should stop trying to manifest and actually make a physical move. Spirit, what are their current thoughts, please? I've been talking about you to my family and friends. We've got gossip here, but we've got petty, jealousy, envious energy along with that, right? So the interference I was feeling, right, from a backstabbing so-called friend, This could be a friend of theirs or a family member who has not had their best interests at heart. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer are. No matter how much time has passed, I'm still into you, right? This retrograde, reflect, refine, redo with the Knight of Cups. This person's been going over and over and over the past. And no matter how much time has passed, this person is still very much into you. It feels like they've been scared, right? If they've not been blocked, they've been scared because they're not sure how you will react. But it feels like the more time is passing, they're realizing that it's pointless doing the manifestation techniques. You're not going to chase them, right? They're going to have to make a physical move. Spirit, what are they thinking about my pile 2 viewer, please? What are their current thoughts? Okay, you know what? I'm going to take this wee pile. We have, it's not over. This person is hoping it's not over. We have regrets. This person's definitely been thinking about mistakes that they have made. We have trust issues. Was totally feeling that this person's got trust issues, but they're learning to trust, right? They have been, right? This rainbow dragon is about trust. So they're learning to overcome their fears, not listen to other people, and they're learning to develop trust. I only have eyes for you. So this person, it does feel like they are very into you. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 2 viewer and their connection? We have crying over you, and we'll take this one. Secret account. So this person, if they're blocked, this person's got a secret account, right? They're watching you, scared of rejection. I'm scared to tell you how I feel. I'm not sure how you will react. If there has been no communication, this person's been scared, right? And if you've blocked them, they are really hoping that you're going to open that door, right? They've been watching you, whether they're blocked or not. This person has been watching you, possibly through a secret account, right? It does feel like this person has very strong feelings. They're hoping for a future. They want to make a move. Let's finish with some charms. Please turn your volume down for a moment if you are sensitive to loud sound. Spirit, what more do you have for my pile 2 viewer, please? It takes a big heart to teach little minds. Is somebody watching this a teacher? Somebody involved with teaching children, perhaps? I feel like this person has learned a lot, right? Maybe they had a little mind, right? We did have that petty energy, right? So maybe this person has learned a lot, right? I was feeling that they've gained a lot of wisdom somehow through this connection, through your love, right? Through your honesty and through time apart, perhaps. It feels like this person's mind has really grown and they've learned a lot. We have the letter O, the letter P, the letter Q, the letter J, and the letter S. We have soppy energy. I feel like this person may be going to get quite soppy, romantic. PJs. I really don't know why we've got PJs here. Does this person love to see you in your PJs? Did this person give you a set of PJs? This person has a lot of questions in their minds. There's lots of questions that have been needing to be answered, right? This person definitely feels like there's a lot that needs to be said, right? You guys need to talk. This person's struggling to hold back. We have family. We had that. I'm talking about you to my family, friends. Has there been some kind of family interference that needs to be cut out? This person's definitely hoping for a new beginning. We have 73 with somebody born in the year 73 or on the 7th of the 3rd. The 3rd of the 7th is someone 37. We have 0, fresh start. The Fool, new beginning. We've got Sagittarius energy, right? Things are opening up. This person's hoping things are going to open up. We have 2021. Did somebody meet this person in the year 2021? We have a double whammy of Sagittarius energy. So either you or they may have strong Sag energy in your chart. Or I feel like this is about higher vibrations, I'm going to say, because I feel like this person's been on a bit of a low vibe at times, right? But it does feel like they've been working on raising their vibration, right? With this double whammy of Sag energy, this is big, positive energy. So they are working hard on raising their vibe, bringing a healthier energy. They want to bring a healthier energy forward. We have this mirror, right? You've been mirroring one another, right? I was feeling with that magic and manifestation, these dragons could be very powerful allies or terribly bad enemies, right? It just feels like whatever you decide to do, you're on the same page with this person. It's an intense connection, right? You're mirroring one another. This person wants to feed your connection. They want to nourish, nurture your connection. I do feel like they want to bring a healthier energy in. Somebody could have some strong Virgo in their chart. If not, I just feel that healthy vibe, right? The fresh start. This person wants to answer your questions. They want to talk. There's a lot that they want to talk about. I do feel like this person is feeling very sorry. But this connection, it feels, has taught this person some pretty hard but very important lessons, right? And it feels like it has been, will be life-changing. I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose card 3, freedom. So freedom means different things for different people, right? But I'm feeling a sense of excitement from this. It is possible that you released this person, or you released one another, you set one another free in some way, right? Or you released your attachment or expectation about this connection, relationship. I do feel like this person's energy is present and very interested in you, right? At this time, I feel like this person's energy is very present. I do feel like this person, although it feels like there's different possible choices, I'm going to say, for them or for you, right? Different choices. It does feel like there's been some kind of realization, and there's been a lot of synchronicities, and this person's interest is only focused on you, I feel, for some reason, right? But I do feel a lot of excitement from this free energy. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts are about my pile 3 viewer. What are their current thoughts. We have the Knight of Swords, very exciting, fast-paced, stimulating energy. This person finds you very stimulating, shall we say, right? Nine of Pentacles. We do have very independent energy here. Is somebody watching an Aquarian? Do you or your person have strong Aquarius energy? Sun, Moon, Ascendant, possibly a powerfully placed Uranus. Very strong, independent energy. I'm feeling like you and this person are both very independent, right? And maybe you have given each other a lot of room to breathe and grow in this connection, and it is very mutual. I feel a mutual interest and excitement here, right? We do have that Nine of Swords, oh dear, in the middle. So maybe somebody has been overthinking a wee bit, right? It's possible that this connection did go through a stressful cycle and it got too much and you decided to release one another and just leave it up to the universe, right? Believing that what is for you will not go by you, and if you're meant to be together, it'll happen in its own time, right? I am getting the feeling now with this Nine of Swords that definitely somebody has been stressing out, and maybe your person has been stressing out a lot, right? But it does feel like this person feels free, right? With this Eight of Wands, it's like you are not putting any pressure on them, right? So, but I feel like that's a really positive, good thing, right? Even if they have been stressing out, feeling like maybe they're losing you or losing this connection, right? I feel like it's uplifting and it's very positive for the progression and forward movement of this connection, right? Because sometimes you need to let someone go in order to know whether they truly care, right? And it feels like this person's sense of freedom in this connection is what has made them realize how strongly they feel, right? I feel like there's been a lot of synchronicities, there's been a lot of signs from the universe, and maybe this person has been stressing out. If you guys have gone your separate ways, right? If you release this person, they want to make a bigger effort, right? I do feel like their focus is 100% on you, on making an effort for your connection, right? This person thinks you are like nobody else. You are one of a kind, right? You both may have strong Aquarius or Uranus energy in your chart, maybe Sagittarius for someone. Obviously, we've got Earth energy here as well. I'm feeling Virgo energy, right? But this person thinks you are like nobody else. This person's never met anyone like you. Queen of Swords coming through here. Very strong Aquarius energy for someone. This person's definitely thinking about you. I feel like this person's mind is overactive, right? This person's a thinker, an overthinker, right? But it does feel like they've been through a stressful time. I feel like this person's very eager to move things forward and talk to you about their feelings. Spirit, what are their current thoughts, please? We have the Fool. This person wants to take a risk. They want to take a gamble. This person's feeling excited. They're thinking about taking some kind of risk, going for it. Perhaps telling you how they feel at the risk of scaring you away, right? I feel like this person is thinking that it may be a little bit risky to tell you how they feel, and maybe they've been holding back to see if you feel the same. I do almost get the vibe that for somebody you have been playing it cool with each other, right? Not necessarily acting like you don't care, but it does feel like you've been quite cool with each other, where beneath the surface, maybe you've both been stressing out a bit, right? But it does feel like you're entirely on the same page with this person. And I feel like they've been a little bit afraid to open up. This person feels that you're such a strong, independent character. And I feel like they've been thinking that if they really opened up to you, that might scare you away. And they've been very hesitant to do that. But it feels like it's getting to that point where they really want to open up and have a heart to heart. Spirit, what are they thinking currently about my pile 3 viewer? Taking a chance, opening up, right? The 3 of Wands, they want things to open up between you. I feel like this person really wants to be honest with you, although they're trusting, right? There's a strong sense of trust here, even though it feels like there's maybe been some panic and anxiety about the possibility of losing you or scaring you away. If they do open up about their feelings, it does feel like this person's developing a strong sense of trust. And I feel like that's because of synchronicities and messages from the universe, that this person's been getting a lot of messages from the universe that you are the one, right? This person feels like you're the one. This person's thinking that there's nobody like you, right? And I feel like this person's amazed, excited, scared, all at the same time. This person's absolutely amazed by you, but they're terrified at the same time. The Spirit, what are their current thoughts? The 2 of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. So they're a little bit hesitant and unsure how to move forward, right? They really just want to dive in deep, but they're a little bit hesitant how to go about it. We have the High Priestess. Should I talk or should I not? There's an energy of should I or shouldn't I tell you how I feel, right? This person is so into you. I feel like this person is so into you that they're terrified, right? They're very, very excited by you. You absolutely do it for this person. Nobody's excited them the way you do, right? You're just so unique and different and strong. This person has so much admiration and respect for you. I feel like they're absolutely amazed by you. And I do feel for somebody, the feelings are mutual. It's like you've totally dazzled each other, right? And I'm definitely feeling a very strong Aquarius vibe. There is some Sagittarius coming through and a lot of Earth, yeah, but a hint of Pisces as well. But I just feel that energy of excitement and extreme nervousness. There's a very powerful nervous energy. Maybe you've got a strong Uranus synastry in your synastry chart, but this person really wants to open up and tell you how they feel. That's what they're thinking about, but they're scared. It's like they're just not sure how to do it, right? Somebody could have strong Taurus energy in their chart as well. We've got the strength energy wanting to come through, which is telling me this person's going to be brave, right? They're going to open up, they're going to be brave. They're just hesitant. If you feel that this person's been very hesitant and not making a move, it feels like this person's just been scared to scare you away. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 3 viewer, please? We have Libra, find your balance. We do have that Queen of Swords here. Someone may have strong Libra energy in their chart. If not, this Libra season could be important if you're watching at the time of recording. This person really needs to find balance, right? It just feels like they've been kind of living on edge. Like this person's energy is quite edgy, right? But I do feel it's because they're scared, but there's a lot of nervous tension and energy and excitement with this person. It just feels like they're trying to figure out how to go about revealing their feelings to you, right? But I feel like they're overthinking things, and it's going to get to that point. We saw that strength energy show up. It's going to get to the point where they're just going to go for it, right? They're going to stop thinking. They're going to stop overthinking, because I feel like there's been a lot of overthinking, and I feel like they're just going to go for it. They're going to freely open up and take a big leap and a big chance and just reveal all to you. Spirit, please tell us anything else you can. What are their current thoughts, please? This person feels lost without you. Maybe you did set this person free. Maybe you blocked this person, cut this person off. We do have the Hanged One, right? We started off with that freedom energy. We've got that Nine of Swords here. Did somebody block this person, cut them off? Right? If so, they are feeling lost and they want to be found by you. We have escapade, vacation, hideaway, adventure. This person is an adventurer. This person's got a very exciting, excitable energy, right? I feel like this person wants to travel with you, right? They want to go on adventures with you, this person. And you maybe did, maybe you have been on adventures with this person. I do feel like there's been a lot of excitement in the air. It feels like you've maybe had a lot of fun with this person, right? But if for any reason you have cut this person out, they are feeling lost without you. They don't want to lose you. I feel like the thought of losing you is terrifying to this person. Spirit, please tell us what their current thoughts are. We're going to take these cards that fell out. I cherish the memories we have together. I fantasize of waking up to you every day. I'm trying my best, or I will try my best, right? That Eight of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm not sure how to best go about it, but I am going to make a big effort and do my best, right? I'm going to show up for you. This person really wants to show up and do their best for this connection, right? And if you have cut them off, this person is thinking about the memories you've had. This person is no way getting over you. There's absolutely no chance this person can forget you. You're like nobody else, right? Spirit, how are they thinking right now? We have the Black Dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. This is about meditation, reflection, right? Huge change. So if you have cut this person off, right, this person's definitely they've been overthinking, but I do feel like they're focused on a positive energy. So it feels like their overthinking and their stress and their fears and their worries are becoming a deeper understanding, right? I feel like they're starting to chill out, and I feel like they're finding their balance and learning how to put their best foot forward and show up for you in this connection, right? It feels like this is about protection as well. So if you've been worried about this connection at all, even though it feels like you've kind of released it to the universe and you're trusting that what is for you will not go by you, it just feels like there's a protective cocoon around this connection, right? And this person is going to show up for you. Spirit, please tell us more. What are their current thoughts about my pile 3 viewer and this connection? What are their current thoughts, please. I can't stop myself from thinking about you. I can't stop thinking. I've been overthinking. I've been keeping myself up at night thinking about you, right? But I'm starting to chill out and focus on positive steps forward. You make me weak in the knees. You are so beautiful. This person thinks you are like nobody else. You are the yin to my yang. You are the one, right? This person definitely feels like you are incredibly special. I'm not going to force you to open up to me. So this person maybe did set you free as well, right? You started off with that freedom energy. This person maybe hasn't wanted to be pushy, right? But they're going to be. I feel like they're going to push their way forward, right? But with their best self, right, in their best energy, with their best intention, they're going to push themselves forward. But it feels like this person has given you space. It's almost like you've released each other, right, for the time being. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 3 viewer? I want you every day. It's a forever kind of thing. It's a forever kind of thing. I want you every day in every way. This person feels very adventurous, but you make them weak. I feel like this person's brave, this person's strong, this person's an absolute trooper, right? This person, it feels, has got a very strong, free spirit, and they're confident and magnetic and fun, but you make them weak. You make them weak, and that's how they know that you're special, because nobody has this effect on them. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 3 viewer? I don't feel worthy. I haven't felt worthy, right? I've been a wee bit stressed, feeling like, how can I possibly give you what you deserve? How can I possibly weigh up for you, right? You're out of my league. I've been scared of rejection. I haven't been sure how to put my best self forward, how to go about it, right? But I definitely feel like this is going somewhere. I'm hoping that this is going somewhere. I so want a future with you. I've been crying over you. I've been stressing over you. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile 3 viewer? Please, was it all a dream? Was this all a dream? Right, we had this, I've been fantasizing about you energy, right? This person's wondering, is this a dream? Is this real? Is this a dream? Right? It's absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm not sure if this is real. I'm scared, right? This person, I feel, has had so many different thoughts and emotions going on over this connection, right? It does feel like they've been stunned by you. They don't want to lose this connection. This person's terrified of losing you. Let's finish with some charms. If you're sensitive to loud sound, please turn your volume down for a moment. Spirit, what more do you have for my pile 3 viewer? Please, we have the diamond. You are a rare diamond. You are rare. You are incredible, right? Somebody could have powerful Aries energy in their chart. This person thinks you're so rare, so strong, So beautiful. They may want to give you a diamond, right? We have Scorpio energy, intense feelings. I feel like this person's feelings have been all over the place, right? Scorpio season could be very important if you're watching at the time of recording. As we move into Scorpio season at the end of October, this could be a very significant time. We do have the number 8 here, right? The 8th house, transformation, huge change, right? I feel like you've really opened this person's heart, mind in ways that nobody else has, right? We've got healing energy here. This ribbon of hope has come through, which is quite random here, but for anybody who has been dealing with breast cancer or knows anybody that has been, this is a symbol of hope, right? Support, right? So it's random coming through for this connection, but I feel like for someone this could be relevant. But I want you to know there is hope and support all around you, right? Stay positive, please. It takes a big heart to teach little minds. Somebody watching this may be a teacher, possibly, or your person could be a teacher. Or this is about love, right? This is about love, learning through love. I feel like you've really opened this person's mind and heart. I feel like this person's never felt this way about someone. I don't feel like they've ever been as excited about someone or had so many different feelings flood them all at once. And I feel like there's a powerful energy of acceleration, ascension going on here. So I feel like you've really helped this person grow, right? You've really opened their mind. Make a wish, success, make a wish, success. Whatever you want to happen in this connection is going to manifest. There's an important notification up ahead. Somebody watching this could love Disney. This person may think you are a princess or you're very, very special, right? This person has strong intentions that they want to manifest with you. We have K-E-U-Y, Kelly, Kelsey. Somebody watching this could be in the UK. Or the EU, Europe, UK, Europe. These could be anyone's initials, K-E-U-Y. We have the number 2. 2 is better than 1. This is about harmony, balance, right? Somebody watching this could be 28, born on the 2nd of the 8th or the 8th of the 2nd, possibly in 1982. This person's very hopeful, right? This person is very hopeful for dream come true energy here in this connection. This person feels like you are a dream, but they don't want it to be just a dream, right? And Spirit want you to know that miracles are on the way for you, whether in this connection or not, right? There's a beautiful energy of support and success and wishes coming true around you, right? We've got healing energy coming through very strong for someone, right? I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back if you chose card 4, Destiny. So your person, I feel like there's been some huge changes in this connection, right? It may have been life-changing for either you, them, or both of you, right? I am feeling some huge shifts in this connection, and I do definitely feel a divine connection of sorts going on, right? Whether you are soulmates, possibly even twin flames. I'm definitely feeling mirrored emotions, mirrored feelings, right? Mirrored energy. I feel like this person on your mind has gained some kind of clarification recently about your connection. There's a higher level of awareness that has come to them about your connection, right? So you could feel, both of you, that you are destined to be together. I'm definitely feeling the desire for union, right? That this person feels that you should be united, you should be together. Spirit, what are they thinking right now? What are their current thoughts about my pile 4 viewer and their connection? The 9 of Swords. So there's been a lot of stress, perhaps, right? 5 of Cups. There's been some regret. This person's feeling sorry. This person's feeling apologetic. They're thinking, oh no, what have I done? This person's thinking, what have I done? Right? Have I lost the one that I'm supposed to be with? Have I lost my destiny? Right? Have I missed this amazing opportunity? This person, I do feel, feels that they need to take action, right? This person feels that they need to be the change that they want to create, that they can't just sit back, right? This person's maybe been a little bit hurt or stubborn, but I feel like this person's reached a point of clarity, right? With the Side of Swords here, it feels like this person's third eye has opened up and they're seeing things clearly. Their intuition, their perception is at an all-time high, right? This person's maybe needed to be in pain or regret in order to see things clearly. Spirit, what are they thinking currently? We have divine counterparts here. Regardless of gender, the Sire and Queen of Swords, divine counterparts. This person feels like you need to unite. They're thinking about union, right? They're thinking about getting real with you, taking action towards you. Spirit, what are their current thoughts, please? Justice, balance, the Sun wanted to pop out with that justice energy. This person's hoping for a flow of positive, warm, joyful feelings to come into your connection, right? They want to bring harmony and love back to your connection. Somebody could have strong Libra energy in their chart, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Maybe this Libra season, if you're watching at the time of recording, is going to be significant. This person wants to restore things. They want to restore harmony, love between you, right? This person is feeling apologetic. They want things to be easy and flowing between you. They're thinking that they've messed up and they're very sorry for what they've done. They don't want things to be over, or they're feeling quite, I feel like this person's thinking that they've really hurt you and they're thinking or feeling ashamed with themselves for hurting you, right? Or maybe this person with this Knight of Pentacles was moving too slowly and they feel that they've lost you, and this person's thinking, I let them slip away, right? It feels like this person's thinking that they may have lost you, right? They may have lost the love of their life. 2 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. This person's thinking they may have actually lost the love of their life, right? I feel like this person's thinking, I want to fight for this connection. I want to take action. I want to speak up. I want to bring harmony and love back into this connection. This person's thinking, there's nobody like you. You are incredible. You are sexy. You are dynamic. You are brave. You are courageous. I feel like you inspire courage and bravery in them. I feel like this person has seen your courage, your passion, your bravery. And this person, it feels like they're thinking, I need to be inspired by you. I need to follow suit, right? This person could be thinking that you're done with them, and it feels like this person's very, very sad, thinking that they may have lost the love of their life. This person's thinking about how they can win your heart. Spirit, what are they thinking right now? The Chariot, this person's thinking about making a move. This person may have been trapped in fear. Maybe they've been a little bit hurt. Maybe they've been dwelling on things. Maybe it's taken them a little bit of time to become aware and clear about this connection. But this person's thinking, you're a soulmate, right? Or their twin flame. This person is thinking, they may not resonate with twin flame, but this person's definitely thinking that this is a divine connection, right? This person's thinking of a future with you. This person's scared of loss. This person's scared that maybe they moved too slowly, or they have been moving too slowly, or they've been very stubborn and maybe too prideful, right? There's definitely an ego death of sorts going on with this person, and a heightened sense of awareness and understanding. This person's thinking they want to show you how much they care. This person's thinking they want to overcome their fears. Spirit, tell us more. What are their current thoughts about my pile 4 viewer? What are their current thoughts? We have Sagittarius. Shoot for the stars. Be brave. Be bold. Go for it. This person's definitely thinking about overcoming their fears and going for it. We have cusp. Break on through, babe. This person's on the cusp of making a move, right? Shooting for the stars, overcoming their fears, speaking up, going for it, telling you how they feel, right? The cusp between Virgo and Libra may have been significant, right? Just over the last couple of days, if you've been watching, or if you are watching at the time of recording, if you're watching at the time of recording, these last couple of days maybe have been very important here in this connection, right? But if not, this cusp energy is about this person being ready to move forward, to make a move, right? I'm feeling to overcome their fears, whatever's been holding them back. This person's about to break free from. Spirit, tell us more. What are their current thoughts, please? What are their current thoughts? We have drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off. Did you cut this person off? I feel like this person has been devastated, right? This person's maybe been shedding some tears. There's been a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of pain potentially. So maybe you did cut this person completely off, or maybe they did you because they were running, right? They were running from their feelings. They were scared, possibly. But this person, if that is the case, has really wakened up since then. We have meeting. discussions, planning. This person is thinking that they want to open up, they want to talk, they want to make a move, they want to move forward. This person wants to bring happiness into your connection, love and happiness. This person is thinking about asking you to meet up with them. Spirit, what are their current thoughts? You can make me smile even without trying. This person, if you guys have come to some kind of end, if you've cut them off or if they cut you off, just know this person has been really missing you, right? And very, very stressed out. But thinking about being with you makes this person happy, right? That beautiful sun energy with the justice. This person thinks about you and it makes them happy. It makes them smile. You feel like home to me, right? This person feels and is thinking that meeting you was very, very important, right? You coming together is very significant to this person. This person feels like you're a soulmate or a divine counterpart. This person is thinking they want to rise, they want to raise their vibe, they want to be as confident, as brave, as passionate as you. I feel like you've given them, or you are giving them, the confidence to shoot for the stars, to follow their heart, right? I feel like you're giving them the confidence and courage to follow their heart. Spirit, what are they thinking right now, please? We have the earth dragon, clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward, right? This person's thinking about making a move. They want things to be cleared up between you, right? This person's needed to ground their energy. I feel like this person's really needed to ground their energy. It does feel like a lot of clarity and awareness has come to them, right? There's a deeper understanding, a higher level of awareness. And this person wants to get real. They want to make a real move towards you. They're thinking about moving forward in this connection, in union, right? Together and being happy together. I feel like this is what this person really wants. Spirit, what are their current thoughts about my pile for viewer? What are their current thoughts, please? I fear that you don't feel the same for me anymore. Maybe you did cut this person off. Maybe you had to. Maybe it felt like this person was giving you the runaround, right? The truth is, I care too much. And if I did a runner, if I cut you off, it's because I was scared of my feelings. We're going to take these cards that fell out. Keep it between us. There's a level of sacred, beautiful, private energy between you, right? There's a special part of this connection that your person wants to keep secret, right? Not in the sense that they want to hide you, but they just want to protect this connection from the world, right? It just feels like it's special and they don't want your connection to be known by anyone else because they're scared that if anybody else gets too close, they're going to ruin it, right? Even if this person did do a runner, it feels like they've done that through fear. It feels like this person wants you all to themselves. I can't sleep because I'm haunted by thoughts of you. It's a forever kind of thing. This person doesn't want to lose you. This person is thinking that they want you all to themselves. This person's scared that you don't want them anymore, but they feel and think that they are never going to get over you, right? And they don't want to leave your connection behind. They feel that you were fated to meet. We need to leave the past behind us if we are to move forward together. So maybe you guys have had a difficult journey, right? Maybe there's a lot of stuff that this person's feeling regretful about, right? That Five of Cups with the Nine of Swords. It does feel like there's past hurts here, right? And I do feel like this person's got a lot of regret and they want your forgiveness for that. Whatever they've done, they want your forgiveness for, right? But this person's thinking, can we leave the past behind? Can we move forward together? Can we learn from our mistakes? Even if most of those mistakes have been mine, can we just learn from them and put them behind us and move forward? This is what this person wants. This person is definitely haunted by thoughts of their mistakes. I feel like this person was scared to lose you, so they may have actually ran from their feelings and let their fears get the better of them, right? But it does feel like they are on the brink of making a move, if that is the case. Spirit, please tell us how they are thinking about my pile 4 viewer right now. What are their current thoughts? Divine timing. So this person feels that you guys are coming back together, right? No matter what has happened, even if you've been on a break for a while, even if there's a lot of pain, right? And I was feeling that they've been hurt, right? And they're maybe still upset about some past issues, but they're thinking, whatever it is, right? Whatever these past hurts are, they are thinking we need to leave it behind us, right? We need to learn from the past and leave it in the past so that we can move forward. Because this person's thinking that no matter what, you guys are meant to be together. This person has got a lot of regrets, right? That Five of Cups. This person feels very sorry. They can't stop thinking about you. This person really doesn't want to lose you, right? Spirit, what are their current thoughts? They are mad about you. What are their current thoughts, please? Okay, we'll take this. We have obsessed. So this person's thinking about you obsessively. They can't stop thinking about you. They may be going over the upsets and the regrets, right? But they have realised they're mad about you and they want to put the past in the past so that you guys can move forward. If you still want them, let's finish with some charms. Please turn your volume down for a moment if you are sensitive to loud sound. Spirit, what more can you tell us, please, on my pile 4 viewer? This person wants you all to themselves. They feel like they're being punished for past mistakes. I love you to the moon and back. This person feels like they're never going to stop loving you, right? It's a forever kind of thing. This person's third eye chakra has opened. There's a stronger sense of awareness, right? This person can see clearly, right? You are a queen to this person. We have 2 Qs here. I feel like you're a queen or a king to this person. You're very, very special. Oh yeah, we have the crown, right? You're on another level. And this person's reached a higher level of awareness about this connection, right? We have 2 queens. So this person thinks you're very, very, very special, right? We have the letter J, we have the letter W, could be someone's initials. We have the letter Y. You have the letter M, J, William, Joy. You have the letter I here. These could be anyone's initials, J, W, Y, M, I. This person thinks about kissing you. We have the number 7. This person fantasizes about you. They fantasize about kissing you with somebody born in 71 or 73. Maybe on the 7th of the 1st or the 13th of the 7th for someone. That could be a significant date, the 13th of July. Somebody could be 37 or 31. We have Taurus, the bull. This person does not want to give up, right? With that Taurus energy, this person wants to keep on keeping on. This person does not want to quit. This person's very persistent. Their energy is persistent, persistently thinking about you. And this person wants to keep moving forward, right? They don't want to stop. This person has solid intention, right? This person wants to protect you. This person's feeling divinely guided. This person's thinking about growth, right? We have Aquarius energy. Somebody could have strong Aquarius or Taurus energy in their chart. If not, I do feel like this is about this person's persistence, this person's open mind, right? Higher level of awareness, clarification, right? With Aquarius here, this person is thinking clearly, right? And they want to talk about their feelings. This person is possessive. This person wants you all to themselves. This person feels like you heal their soul. This person has got something very important to ask you moving forward, right? This person's thinking about asking you something very important moving forward. This person definitely is thinking about union, powerful union. We've got the 31st of July here as well. Is that a significant date for someone? I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best.